Hello there and welcome and thanks for joining tonight. It's so good to see all of you. And we are going to get started right away. It's been a long day for me too. But this is the end of the month and man, did this month fly by. Just like May, right? May came, May went, June came, June's gone. July. It's time for Christmas in July, right?
Yes. Yes.
I can't believe it, but we are here. And for those of you who are listening to the replay, we have some new things to introduce and some exciting things to introduce. So it'll be what we do going from July on. So I'm going to share screen really quick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I thought I would kick this meeting off with a question. So all of us, think about this. What was the best thing that happened in your business last week? And that would be from last time we met, Tuesday, to today. Anything exciting happen in your business from last week to this week? Think about it.
I wanted to share one of the consultants, Sylvia.
Yes.
She went on the clearance and she purchased the coconut hen cream, and it was for $5, but with her being a 50% consultant, she was able to get them for $2.50, and they were the large ones, the 6.7. So it's the nice big ones. And she took one to the beauty shop with her and she gave it to her hairstylist. And she tried it and she put it on her hands and started raving about it. And so the ladies inside the shop, it's like about 6 ladies that work in there. They were all buying them from her. And she got home and she didn't know how much to charge them because she had gotten them on clearance. She called Jafra and she asked them, how much should I charge them? And they told her, charge them $15 each. So she said, oh, that made her some money.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, that's a really good way to make some extra money.
Yes. And they're so nice.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
I thought too on that clearance, and most of us have them, the old timers, we have them. They're $15. They're actually the platters. There's 3 of them. And that's really for 15. I mean, you don't get 50% off, but they are so nice for a nice Christmas present, so.
You're right. They are nice. They're very, very elegant.
Very elegant and heavy, sturdy. And there's 3 of them in there.
Classy.
Very classy. I mean, where can you get a nice, gift for $15 like that?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Beautiful.
So, sounds like we should be stocking up on some clearance things for Christmas year round or gift giving year round, which is a great way to think about that clearance. Awesome. Very, very good.
Wedding gifts.
Yeah. Perfect wedding gifts. Perfect
wedding gifts. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else have anything that happened exciting from last week to now?
Well, I've been selling out of the lipsticks, the lip stains, I should say.
Yes,
yeah. I've been selling out of the lip stains. So that's been really, really, really exciting.
That is good. That's great.
That is great. Yes, yes. Well, I have been exploring with more colors. Let me grab it. Of the matte lipstick, and I have on the red. Now I would never wear red, but I thought,
that's beautiful.
I'm gonna go bold. And I stuck a little of the gloss, the new natural neutral gloss in the middle so that it kind of gave it a little shimmer. But I love it. But this is so red, and I would never have chosen
beautiful.
Color. But this is, I've fallen in love with the mattes.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
I love it. So that was
Yeah.
great. And people have been giving compliments. So I
Yeah,
wore red. Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
love red. I love
Oh, I
red. They call
know.
it Baptist red.
Yeah.
The
Good.
Baptist
Good.
ladies used to wear red.
I love to see it on the actors and actresses, and I'm like, should I do that? Should I not do it? But I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Tina, you have anything you're excited about? I think so.
But VIP?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. I was excited. I saw the box and I was like, oh, what is it? And I forgot about it actually. So yeah. With everything that's going on, when I open, I'm like, oh, what is this? And I open, I'm like, okay. Got my keychain and my button to wear.
That's,
My pen.
that's,
Yeah.
that's good.
Nice,
You know, I
nice.
hung the keychain on my purse.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So that was
Well, that's
exciting.
good. Well,
So,
congratulations. We're so excited that you are part of the VIP group now. Yeah.
That's right.
so
That's
got those
right.
for the second quarter.
Yes, yes. Beautiful gifts. Well, you'll be getting that next gift, which is that beautiful bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you will be getting that. So thank you for sharing. And those of you who are listening, thinking about what has happened to you in the last week, and be proud out loud, post it in our group. Okay, this, I'm not sure if you've all seen this, but for 3 days only, started on yesterday until tomorrow, there's a Ready, Set, Go up to 55% off, choosing 4 for $79. And did anybody check? This is on our website, so you can.
I saw that one.
Good, good.
Yes.
Yeah, I always go check to make sure before I publicize it to everybody. Make sure they can get it from our website.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So that's a pretty good deal. More stocking up for Christmas in July, or for Christmas, or for gift giving, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So one thing I'm excited about is the next 2 slides, something that I put together. I kind of expounded on our celebration. We call it our Delicious District Celebration. So what I did was I added to this. So, and I'll be sending this out on email as well. So we still have our Green by 19 every month, and we do our spin, our Will and Name spin. We have our VIP club recognition, and also coming from the company. And then next is our point system, and I'll show you that in just a second. So remember, we have the Queen Bee. When you had 1,000 or more in paid retail sales, you are a queen bee, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So was thinking we needed to add some other levels to this. So I think you guys gave me the third one, but Princess Bee Club was one that I thought about for a middle range. And then Buzzing Princess Bee Club, I think it was Darlette that came up with that name. So I thought I'd stick. So we're going to use that. So we have, when you do 800 to 999, you will be categorized in the Princess Bee Club. When you have 401 to 799, you'll be in the Buzzing Princess Bee Club. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Cute.
right. And then we're going to continue the sponsoring 2 or more qualified new consultants as also part of our celebration. So all gifts will be sent by your manager. Okay. So same as before. Now.
Yes. And thank you for my VIP Green by 19 gift.
Oh, you're welcome. We
Yeah.
did a spin between you and Doris. And you won.
Yes. Yes.
On
Yay.
the last meeting. You are welcome. You're very welcome. All right. So next, this is new, the district point system. So we're going to have some fun and earn monthly points for some cool gifts. Okay, so this is how it works. And this I will send to you as well. So the highest points that you can earn is 125. So you'll get 125 when you hold or host parties with 3 or more guests, or 2 personals will count towards a party. Okay, these can be virtual, these can be in person, these can be on Facebook. Okay, and also any vendor events, you will also qualify to get points. Okay, that's the highest. Then we go to 100. Be on time to our team meetups, and every new consultant that you sponsor, you kind of will get a double dip, because you're gonna, if you do 2 or more, you get a gift, right? So with 100 points, that's gonna, count for totaling up your month. So you can also earn those for every person that you sponsor. 65 points is next. Every 65, I put this in for celebration of our 65th anniversary. So every $65 in sales for the month, you'll get 65 points. And if you have 65 names on your contact list, and it would be continuous contact list, you'll get 65 points. Next is 50. So attending monthly biz meetings, the ones that are on the 1st of the month, any Tuesday trainings, and the joy meetings. So any company meeting along with our meeting, you will get 50 points. Okay, you get 40 points when you post on the Facebook group. So in our Dream It Big or on our party group. Okay, those are the 2 groups that we have. Okay, so 40 points for that. And then random bonus points will be given. As the managers think something big, we might give some random points. So what's going to happen here is that these points are going to be totaled up for the month. It's your job to track them. And I figured the easiest way to track it would be what? On your calendar, right? Because you already have your calendar. So whether you're going to use this calendar that I send out or your own personal calendar, track your points. Like on Tuesdays, if you hit any of the Tuesday meetings with the company, or if you hit anything with the company, it's already on your calendar, just put your points on there. And then you're going to give us the total at the end of the month. This is on honor roll. The being on time to the team, I'll know that because I'm usually the first one on. And then managers, you can, kind of keep tabs also for your teams as well. So what do you think? I thought we'd spice up our meetings and spice up our team. This is kind of like an add-on to recognition or celebration. What do you think?
I love it.
Okay, good. Yeah, remember we used to do something like this when we got together annually. We would do the auction, remember? We would play money and we go and we have all the gifts out on the table and everybody would bid. We'll do something a little, well, that's a good thought about the bidding. We could probably do that virtually, huh? We'll think about that. All right, that'll spruce it up even more. Okay, so I'm glad you guys like that. These are my exciting things I did this week. Just putting all this together.
You've been busy.
Yes. Well, when the creative juices start, I just put it together. And you guys, both of these I did on Canva. I want you to know. I did both of these on Canva. Okay. All right. So then our July calendar, which I will be sending out and I will post it in our WhatsApp. The beauty about WhatsApp is I can put all these in WhatsApp, but I know everybody's not there. So I will load these in WhatsApp and then I will also send them via email. Couple of things to remember or to take notice, I should say, for July. There's Darlette. She just missed our lovely part. Something to take note on for July is that there are some new times and for the company for certain events and things that are going to be coming up. So I highlighted those in yellow. So the university is an hour earlier, new time for managers for JVU, new time for JVU for district manager. There's a new time for the joy meeting. And I'm not sure if this is just for this month or continuously, but just a little FYI, I think I saw something where it was for this month, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me. Joffrey's gonna be closed on the 5th, so won't be able to reach them there. New consultant orientation is on the 12th at 4 p.m. This is all Pacific Standard Time. And the new consultant orientation, I believe that moved to the 19th at 4 p.m. Okay. All of our meetings will still be on Tuesday as a team and a district. So the Tuesday trainings are still at 11. And remember, you'll get extra points when you join those meetings. So that's what this section is right here. Okay. So we're going to meet on the 6th, which we will do our action planning for the month. The company will do theirs on the 1st. Okay, so you're welcome to join in there at 11 o'clock on Thursday. We'll have our meeting at 6 o'clock as a team and a district. And then remember, the second Tuesday is the Party Fest. So that's the regional, and there is a new time. It looks like it's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's an hour earlier. I didn't think I highlighted that one. Then we as a team will meet again as a district on the 20th. And then on the 24th, we'll have our team Zoom party. I think we said noon was still our time. Is that still a good time?
That's good for me.
Okay. And then the last week of the month in July, each team leader, Wanda, Doris, myself, we will meet with our teams individually to do some, bonding, planning, all that kind of a thing. And so I put a date and time for Team Michelle. So we're going to meet on the 29th. So Doris and Wanda, you'll get with your teams, whether you want to do one-on-ones, you want to do a group, whatever. It's your time to spend with your team, your personal team. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
Love it. Sure.
Good. All right. Awesome. All right, here we go. Then I put this together. This is our team July party planning. So we needed to, I think we thought of a theme name last time, but I couldn't remember. I think it was Bounty something. Does anybody remember?
Make it hard.
Huh? What was the theme name? Oh, she's talking to somebody else. Do you guys remember? Was it bountiful? I mean, for July, what do we want to call our party? Usually try to take, huh?
Yes, we
I
did.
thought we were going to say Christmas in July.
For our party? I don't think we said that, but we can.
Okay.
That wasn't what we weren't thinking about that then. But I mean,
Okay.
if that's the theme that you want to go with.
No, I was just throwing it out there because I wasn't at the.
I mean, you could put something around Christmas in July, but I'm flipping through the book because it seemed like somebody said something and I wanted to think it was bountiful, bountiless, something.
Beauty.
Huh?
Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. It was Bountiful Beauty or something like that. You and Tuli were talking about it.
Oh, bountiful beauty.
Bountiful Beauties or something similar to that. Hi, I didn't mean to blurt out like that.
No, I think you were the one that said it too, had said it as well. Okay. So, okay, with that theme, what are we going to go over? Okay, you guys have all seen the book, right?
Yes.
I have thrown out the idea of something from each group. However, we can focus on one
Maybe
thing.
was it no boundaries?
Boundaries Beauty is on the front of the book. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if that was what I said. Discover No Boundaries Beauty.
Mhm.
Boundless Beauty. Boundless.
Beauty. Oh, discover no boundaries beauty. So boundaries, no boundaries beauty.
Mhm.
Or you could
That's
do
2 words.
botanical
Yeah.
renewal. Take that from there. Or either just no boundaries beauty. That's what's on the catalog.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
that
the
would
same
be-
as saying boundless
Huh?
or bountiful. That's the same as saying boundless or bountiful. It was only
Right.
2
Bountiful
words
is
and it was
plenty, right?
perfect.
Bountiful is more plenty.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bountiful beauty. I think that's what it was.
Okay. Now with that, that leaves it very open. So that's a good thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that. No, that I love some of the things that they come up with because no boundaries, discover no boundaries beauty, no boundaries beauty. So that leaves it so open because there's no boundaries to beauty. So we could even say no boundaries to beauty.
That's what what's the name just said.
Yeah. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. My brain was still ticking. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll start with that. Okay. Now I put this in here, Christmas in July, because I want us all to plan our own Christmas in July parties. Now I know Wanda does hers, so I kind of threw that in there, and that could be something that we can. I know it'll be close to the end of July by then. That's why you want to start working now for your Christmas in July. But when we do the 24th, you still have time to do it, but you only have 1 week. Okay. So you might want to start thinking about doing something earlier than waiting till our party. But we can certainly mention it there, just, as something to expound on. Let's see. So I'm going to go down this line because that over there I want to talk about next. So what is the goal of having our team parties? Okay. So what is the goal of us doing these parties together?
Usually we try to get more guests that way.
Okay. And anything else?
Being more consistent, I think, with our business, and you don't have to do it alone. I mean, we're doing it as a group.
Mm-hmm. There's, what do they say? There's growth in team, or there's,
Absolutely.
yeah, there's plenty. Or
Strength in numbers.
there you go.
Numbers, yes.
There you go. Strength in numbers. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Okay. So, our party needs to be, I know 30 minutes is saying something, but anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, you agree?
Amen.
Great.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because, think about it when we go do a party. I know most of the time we spend an hour in someone's home, but that's socializing, that's in person, that's together. But when we are virtual, it's different because most of us are multitasking. We aren't really paying 100%, unless we're really engaged. And it's important to keep that engagement. So Zoom and Facebook, to me, we work a little bit more for that. So we don't want to lose the engagement and the participation. So the longer it is, sometimes, it won't be so engaging.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll give you an example. I was invited to a a Zoom birthday party. And I didn't even get on at the beginning of it. I actually was late because I had other things going on. I think it was the day we had our last party. And I remember I told you guys I had all these things to do. Well, I get on and people that were there were socializing and they had their thing going, but I was on there and nothing was happening. And I'm like, I want to be respectful and be a part of this. There were no games being played. There was nothing. And I could only hang on for so long and engage so long with just her sons that were on the Zoom, but it was it was different. And I thought, you've got to have, I mean, when you do something like that, you got to capture everybody, whether you're on Zoom, whether you're in person, and you know, if it's a combination like that or not. Otherwise, you lose people and they're just going to drop off. So having a time frame, and I think they went on for hours,
Wow.
to be honest with you. And so we don't want something, well, none of ours are like that, but that just came to mind, that it really is, has to be engaging, it has to be interactive, it has to be fun, or we're going to lose people. So I think we've done a really good job with that. Okay. But time wise is the thing. So we're focusing on anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Okay. We need to figure out what we're going to, when I put this together, this kind of shuffled around. I had them in order and shuffled around. I just realized that. Okay. So what are we going to, what is this party going to be about? Okay, we've got our theme. It's got no boundary, no boundaries to beauty. That's an open, leaves it open. But we just did fragrances, right? So we don't want to repeat just fragrances. It's July. It's like Wanda said, it could be Christmas in July. We think about that in the back of our mind, but and maybe domino on that during the party. But what do we want to focus on? What is key? What do you think would be key? Key in our business to share.
Well, probably would make it easy a little bit is just to, like, on the front of the cover, they're already talking about what's new. So definitely that should be the one just to hit automatically, is a new unisex fragrance.
Okay.
So the male, female.
Got it.
Actually, Beatrice was asking for about one of those. Don't you have one for me? I said, no, we don't. Well, she wanted to wear something that was the men's, and she said it smelled good. And I'm like, you're not wearing that. And I said, oh, but look, this is coming.
Awesome. Okay.
So the unisex, and then they're talking about the head to toe botanical renewal, and then they're bringing that intro this month only just for the ginger and seaweed.
Okay.
Again, so that's already on the front page of the book. And then,
yeah, I agree with at least
Since
introducing what's new. I like that. Mhm.
yeah, because it's already on the front. And then, you know, so that touches fragrance and body care right there, one of them.
So when we talk about the botanical, head to toe botanical renewal, there's several things in here.
Well, they're using this month only botanical clean, upgrade your daily essential.
That's the ginger sea salt. Mhm.
It's the ginger sea salt.
I mean the ginger.
Seaweed.
Yeah, seaweed. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah, because we got a lot of fragrances in this.
the
book.
botanical nourished by nature, they're doing the botanical, I guess, the hand cream.
So you're thinking on the body, it should be around that, and then potentially pages 8 and 9 to focus.
Yeah, just
Got
because it's
yours?
kind of already on the cover.
Stop sharing. Hold on.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, the powder. Mhm.
Yeah, the powder is definitely
They
back.
got the powder, translucent powder, it's back and bigger.
Yes.
I don't have it. We're gonna probably have to get an order of that to show. Forget we got time because this is the
Let me look at what page is that on?
that's on 42, 43. Bless you, whoever sneezed.
Oh, thank you.
37, 41.
It's just, I'm curious why they made it bigger. It lasts forever. I mean, for me, it does. I guess.
Powder.
The powder.
Oh yeah. You only need a little. I'm excited to try it.
But I have a consultant that's like very upset because they didn't have it. And I tell you, she orders like 6 at a time. Don't ask me what she's doing with it. I don't know. But she loves it.
Wow, she must be really using it a lot. Yeah.
She uses it a lot. So yeah, so you know, everybody's different. So that's good.
Okay, so you guys, I like that. I like going with what's new on the book because I usually feature that in the page anyway. I mean, on our group, I usually put what the new things are on the group, our party group, Facebook page is what I'm saying. But in lieu with your botanical, did you see pages 52 through 54 per se? That's all body care. And look at how free hand cream with purchase.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
great.
So if you're gonna stay within that botanical, head to toe botanical renewal, that's very open.
One body lotion and you get it free.
Yeah, so that can incorporate with that other page.
Yeah, and always the sea salt is a great deal. You get 2 for 41
Yep.
and you get a free hand cream with it. Definitely.
Okay. Now, what is the meat and potatoes of our business though? What's the key?
Skin care,
Yeah,
Royal jelly.
Skincare,
skin care, and
just skincare.
yeah.
yep, so
Mhm.
now keep in mind, when we say 30 to 45 minutes, we're only gonna be able to highlight so much.
Yeah.
That's why just stick with maybe the 3 that's on there and skincare.
Mhm.
Okay, so-
Every month, do they do that on the front cover?
oh, yeah.
Where they pick the 3. So if we're trying to stick within there,
Uh-huh.
and you could just do the 3 new ones, the 3 new things for the month that come on the book, and then always skincare.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay. So which one of the skincare lines should we feature?
Defy. They got a lot of stuff in there for Defy.
Every one of the sets comes with 2 free gifts, so whichever one we mention, we can always say all of our skincare sets come with 2 free gifts this month, except for the boost. Okay, so is the consensus Defy? Or,
Yeah, I say do Defy.
Think so.
all right.
Gonna bite.
All right, so let's break this down. So the NUUD, the new fragrance. Does anybody have a desire to talk about that? I know Sherry's not on here and she loves fragrances, so. But anybody want to do that one or not? If not, then we can ask her to do it.
Well,
Huh?
if she loves it, let her do it.
All right. just
Like
wanna
you don't
make sure
think-
Nobody else on here wants to do it.
You do it. Yeah.
Well, she's the fragranista or whatever she calls herself. I forgot. I forgot
That's
her name.
it, the fragrance.
Fragranista, that's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the second thing we said was in the botanical family, which is the ginger and seaweed.
I
And
actually
then,
like that. It smells pretty good.
huh?
Smells pretty good.
It does. Remember they gave it to us ahead of time for the celebration we had from the trip? And
Yes.
I love it. It smells
Love it.
really good. Mhm. Okay, so then we're gonna talk about this because it's a specialty, the botanical clean. Is it just that we're gonna talk about? Or are we going into these other items that are on the next page? Or if you focus on one, what's your thoughts? If let's say you focused on the one, and then we shared the this month only quickly through like a flip, or I can take those pages out and have them.
Yeah.
What do you think? Oh, no, it's just that next page, actually.
It's just the next page, this month only.
Does anybody want to do that
Yeah.
one? The ginger and seaweed, along with the following pages?
I can do that. What's the date for this one, Michelle?
24th of July.
Oh,
We
I
have
won't-
time. We're just doing a pre-planning.
yeah, I won't be able, my mother's memorial is that day.
Oh,
Yeah, so we just did the burial of her ashes in Alabama for a few, but her memorial here is on the 24th.
Okay.
Here that day.
okay.
Wow.
Otherwise, I would do it. Yeah, sorry.
We're sorry for you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, well, the ginger sea salt, we'll just put it, table it. I'll just put a little miscellaneous for me.
I
And
have
then,
a question.
yes, go ahead, sweetheart.
Since we're doing the new products, should we change our theme so it reflects the new products? Also, we're talking about doing some Christmas in July things. Should we also add, turn some of these things that we're doing into bundles? Just questions.
Yeah, we can think
Thoughts.
about, we can think about that, but I think our name still covers a lot because it's open. That's what I was saying, right? Our name is so open.
Amen.
No boundaries to beauty. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so we agree that we're not gonna flip through the entire book anymore, right?
Right.
That took too long. We were only gonna give excerpts. So we talked about the powder. Does somebody want to share on the powder?
Yeah. I can do that.
Okay, you know what? I did skip the Defy.
That's the one that Doris should do.
The Defy, well, it is nice when we do demos. However, it does take a little bit longer. And because we put so much into the party, what's your guys' thoughts?
Well, we don't have to do a full demo.
You do back of the hand.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, and you can we just do kind of cut it short and, we don't have to do a full demo.
Yeah, you could do a demo in 5 minutes.
So it'd be like a back of the hand demo.
Yeah, you could do that.
Cut it down to 3, but we still have a whole lot of other things to do. But still, Doris is really, really good at that, at the Defy.
Who said that? What Doris is she talking about?
You? I don't know how many Dorises you know on this line. I could be missing somebody. Let me know.
Like, where is she?
Well, guys, we have to think about the fact that it is nice when you show and tell, okay? And the bad thing is that we don't really know who's going to come in order to give them. For example, I was thinking about this myself. When in doing a party, it'd be nice to have samples. That way they can indulge in it as well. So if we were to do Defy, then that was one of the things I have on the list, and that is on the chart here, and that is, what are we doing to invite guests? We each need to be bringing at least 3 to 5 guests to the party every single time we do one. So with that said, if you target it to let's say a specific, and we really made the invitation inviting, and we'll say you mailed out a sample, then maybe they will come on. And then at that part, everybody could take their sample out, and even if they did it on the back of their hand, 5 minutes to do the back of the hand, and usually skincare is the meat and potatoes. So that could be something we start with, maybe, spend the most time on the meat and potatoes, and then just spend less time with the introduction of the new product. But what do you think about that? I mean, you're sending your invitations out. In the past, we haven't been mailing any invitations out. We've been texting, but think about, how do you feel when you get an invitation in the mail versus just a text to an invite? Is there a different feel, a different, if you just got a text, to go somewhere, or if you got an invitation in the mail, which one would you more likely go to?
To be honest, lately, I feel the same about both lately.
Yeah.
Yeah? But if you got
The
some,
invitation's a little bit more personal that they took the time to get it out to you. You can text a whole bunch of people
exactly.
easily. So it has a little bit different feel when you receive anything in the mail nowadays, pretty much, besides the bill,
Right.
personal.
So
Yeah.
the 5 sheets, we get 3 for $4. Okay, so that's pretty reasonable, you know. We can get
Is that send out one square of one of the products?
Card.
Or is it the whole set?
it's the
card.
3 on a card. We get 3 cards for 4,
Yeah,
right?
You get
No, you get, isn't it one card?
Is
Is
it
it 3
one
cards?
card with
I thought it was
3
one.
items on it. Now, we could,
Right.
for fun. Yeah.
oh, it's 1 card.
now we can think of this 2 ways. Defy doesn't have individuals, but doesn't the Revitalize still have individual?
Yes, it does. It does, and that, yeah, we have the individual, so we could send Revitalize.
Capitalize on. Plus the Revitalize goes through all the different, it appeals to all the different ages, not just the more mature, more elegant.
I'm looking really quick. I want to see. Because that might be if you're concerned about getting a whole, I mean, it's nice to be able to try the cleanser, moisturizer, and the other all together. But if you wanted to just do a sample of one product, that's another idea as well.
Okay, so I'm.
And you know what? We also have the, when you're mailing those out, you can also send the strip of the new fragrance. Well, it's in the book, but if they don't have the book, you can send the fragrance as well.
This is
Mhm.
true.
So you can do both, and then that way they have a scent when we are talking about it. And you can even use it as engaging to get feedback on what they think about it because it's new.
Now, I was looking on the website, I don't see the individual ones for, I see them for Boost. I don't see them on the website.
Yeah,
for
it looks like they don't have them. I'm looking
Revitalize.
for you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if the individual card, so you would be investing $4 to the people that you're
That's
sending that to.
Yeah,
that's
$4
true.
per person, so if you,
20 people.
Have
that's
10
a lot.
people.
yeah, if you get, you know, a person to commit.
RS Yeah, those who RSVP that they're coming, send it.
Okay, I have
Right.
another idea.
That's too much.
Okay. How about these ones right here? The
Mhm.
Skin Tint Face Protector, they're $2. These
Mm.
ones, they're $2. So 10 of those is $20. And we have those on special, and it is summer.
This is true.
So maybe we can focus on something like that.
Instead of the Defy. Talk about the Defy and focus on the sun care.
Well, I'm just thinking, I'm
Sun
trying to get
skincare.
engagement, and if we're not gonna spend, because if you got these cards, and let's say you took each of these off of the card, but say you cut it, you don't know who's gonna get what, and it's gonna
Right.
be different. I wish they sold them individually.
They should. They should. I'm gonna really write a letter to them
Yeah.
about that because it's like,
Hey, we
there's
need to write a
companies
lot of
that get
letters next.
samples.
Yeah,
And that's the big thing. If they're trying to, really push their skincare, they should definitely have more available, costly, less cost
Cost effective.
less cut, yeah.
to send
More
to you
cost effective.
versus trying to sell the big pack. Now are these
These are
separate too,
boost. These are
or the
boost.
same?
These are
Boost.
individual, but they're boost, and
Right. And
yeah, and there's 9 for $6. See, I still have a lot of the C, from before. that we
Yeah.
had from before. I actually still have some,
Yeah, I have
but
some.
yeah,
I've got a bunch of them too. I don't know which one it is.
yeah. But the Boost is a great line as well, but you know, it's not our high-end line and it doesn't have the free gifts.
I
You
wonder
know
if that's
what?
why.
We could talk about it. If they want to try it before they buy it, maybe that would be a way to see who's interested. And maybe you can say, I can send it to you. Maybe.
Are we
Because
still
this-
talking?
About Defy.
Okay.
Because this is a little what we are challenged with when it comes to doing, you know, parties virtually. We either one or two things. We either invest in it and send it out, choose wisely, or we find something else to send for a sample. I mean, think about, well, you know what? We could still send the little tear off of the fragrance.
Yeah.
That's still good with a pretty party invite. That's still good. I guess we have to think about it like this. If we were watching this on QVC and we didn't have the product and we were trying to create the experience, we have to just create it. But my thought was when you get people involved, then it's always better because it's the touch, the smell, you know what I mean? It's all of the senses are being touched.
Stimulated. Mhm.
Yeah, so since we don't have that, but these are just all like food for thought too for the next party and parties to come, okay? Okay, so back to, we decide then we don't want to send the cards out, right? Because whatever we do, we have to do uniformly. And if you're doing your own party, it doesn't matter what you do. You can send these cards out, you can send out samples of whatever, and you could do your own thing, but these are just thoughts, okay? So consensus is we're not gonna send skincare out. We're gonna try to send a pretty invitation out, but we're gonna send us one of the tear-offs of the new fragrances. That's the
Definitely.
consensus?
Yeah, an invitation, yeah.
Okay. I mean, to me, I think sending it and texting it is still a good idea, and or emailing. You got three
Yeah.
forms of inviting. I don't think that should be a problem. Okay, so let me see. Did we touch everything? So we decided on all the new stuff. So we got Sherry with the new fragrance. We have Doris with the powder. And then we have myself with the ginger and seaweed. What else is new? What else am I missing? Is it just those three? Is that it?
I think you were mentioning how they have paired the men's and women's fragrances.
You
So,
said,
I mean, I know we're not doing fragrances, but we are going to do Christmas in July. So I'm just trying to think everything that we're talking about.
well, the Christmas in July, I said we could talk about, and then I was encouraging everybody to have their own Christmas in July party. But this party theme has a theme, but we can say, you know, it's also Christmas in July and the catalog has some wonderful gifts or something like that. And we can maybe tease and show a couple and get with the person who invited you to really see if you don't have a catalog, you know, and you know, maybe that might be something to do, because if you send a catalog to everybody you're inviting, you don't have to send that sample because it's already in there. The peel off is in there. Maybe that would be better. Send a, you know, but I don't want to make this more complicated than it is. For example, the people that I would be inviting, they're on my email list, my mailing list. So because they're on my mailing list, here comes Sherry, they already have a catalog. So when I send them an invitation, I don't have to send them a catalog because they already have one. But if I'm inviting somebody who's not on my mailing list, then I would want to send them a catalog, right?
Mhm.
I mean, to me, that would be a way to utilize it as well. Well, let me recap. Okay, Sherry, welcome.
Hi.
We're at,
Right.
yeah, she said, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so where we are is we were at the point where we were trying to decide, we decided the name would be No Boundaries to Beauty, as far as our theme, which is on the cover of the book. And now we would talk about the new things that are listed there. For example, the unisex fragrance. Have you smelt that?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I did. Wasn't it a scratch off in the book?
Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Very
So
nice.
since you're the fragranista, we thought if you love that scent, then maybe you could share that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, good.
Nude, right?
It is, yeah, I think that's how you
Yeah.
say it. Actually, I haven't heard anybody say the name. I gotta get.
Sounds
more
like
into
it
that,
looks
though.
like nude.
You're
Yeah,
right.
me
Nude.
too.
I think you're right. I think you're right. And so then the next thing that's new in here is the page 6. So I could share on the botanical clean. And I think I just bring in the ginger sea salt, and that's a bundle right there. Okay. And then we had Defy. We were saying that we wanted to just briefly talk about Defy, and where we got off was we were saying that if everybody had a sample, it would be nice because, you know, we were thinking sending personal invitations out instead of just a text to try and to engage more people, because we want to each have 3 to 5 guests. The more guests on, think about it like this, you guys. This is a team party, but it's also a way for you to have, or for us to have multiple parties within one party. So it's almost like you each have your own party going, but we're all
Right.
doing it together. And all the guests that you have, those 3 to 5 guests that you have on, you can do your own drawings with them for maybe like a hostess gift or whatever based on their orders. So think of it like that. And then that way you want to drive as much guests onto the party as possible, because you benefit. It's just a big mega party that we're just
Right.
doing together. That's all.
And that is going to be on July 24th.
Yes. Okay. So that's why we want to drive. So we were saying to mail invitations would be a personal experience, then to also text them. And then I'm also going to email them the way I've been doing, where they have the link and everything ready to go. Okay. And in your invitation that you send, you can say, you might want to say something like, see your email for the link, or see your text for the link, for quick access or something like that. We'll work on the invitation. All right, so we don't have anybody doing the Defy. And is there anything else we were sharing? Because that's 4 things right there.
So someone's going to actually do a Defy demonstration.
No. Well, I take that back. Not on the face. We were thinking something simple, maybe like on the back of the hand. Yes, no?
With just one product, or?
We can maybe demo maybe 3 products, which would be the cleanser, then the SERM, and maybe then the 4D, maybe.
That sounds great.
It's
Hey, what voice is that I just heard? I missed that. Sounds great.
Hi.
Good to hear your voice. How are you?
Thank you. Okay.
Praise the
Yes.
Lord.
Praise the
Hallelujah.
Lord.
Amen.
okay.
Amen.
Was there anything else we were going to go over?
So Wanda's doing the Defy. Is that what I heard? No.
No, we didn't hear that.
I know.
Unless,
I'm just teasing.
because Doris is doing the new powder, because Doris usually does the Defy, but she's doing the new powder. Wanda, was there something you wanted to do, or what do you think, dear?
I can do the Defy on the back of the hand.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Because
Yay.
if not, I was gonna switch with you, and you can do the body stuff with the sea salt, and I can do the Defy.
Okay. Well, you and I will talk.
Okay, it doesn't matter. If you want to do Defy, I'm fine. I just didn't know if that, I don't want you to feel like you're the, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, so we've got 4 things, and Tina won't be able to join us. So she's been instrumental in helping us plan. We appreciate that. And then in August, hopefully you'll be able to join us and we can get together and get more, you know, get everything going.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so party outline. I think we love the way that we've been engaging the guests to introduce themselves and maybe say something about how they know the person who invited them or something like that. And we like the wheel spin, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll keep that the same. All right, and then royal jelly is like the key of our whole nucleus of our program. And I think it's always important to talk about royal jelly.
Mhm. And
So,
it's out this month.
And it's on sale.
Mhm.
we have so many things in that book. And that's the thing, guys. I think if we continue to say, you know, talk about it and say, and this month in our catalog, or this month, we're featuring this on sale or on special, or Christmas in July, or we can keep using that. Christmas in July is on in our catalog. Be sure to check it out for, you know, this and blah, blah, blah. That'll encourage them to go to the book.
Yes.
Okay, so we could do that. Okay, and then game, Sherry, you need to think of one game,
Okay.
something that will be fun, simple.
This party isn't Christmas in July though, right?
No, but
Oh, okay.
what we thought we'd do is kind of utilize it to our advantage for some of the specials that are in the book and kind of get it on the mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, we still have time for all of this, but we wanted to at least get a foundation, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay, and then 2 things, very important. Make sure that you follow up after the party with all of your guests. Has everybody been doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because follow-up is key. And even if you don't do it, you have to, I would do it at least within the next 24 to 48 hours of the party. And, you know, if you don't get them, or you get them and they haven't, you know, they aren't ready, then get permission to follow up with them within a week. Okay.
Okay.
And then the last thing I want to say that I had bullet pointed on here was ask for referrals. How many of you are asking for referrals?
Sometimes.
Okay, do you have a referral program?
Yes, I do give gifts for referrals. Yes.
Okay, it is important, I think, you guys, for everybody to know that you have a referral program, and because that's how we're going to build that guest list. And that's how we're going to build that contact list. And, you know, be generous with what you give, but make sure it's rewarding to you as well. When they refer somebody, they have to order. They have to order before you give them a gift.
Yes.
Everybody asks for referrals. You go on a timeshare presentation, what do? They ask for referrals. You do business with people and they say, you like my service? Yes. Well, do you know anybody who would? It's just part of our world. So don't be afraid to ask for referrals.
Right.
Okay, so I think we got some good food for thought there, and we will all expound on this. So be thinking about it. It's pretty much set, and then I guess I'll just have a few slides. We won't have as many as we had before. But again, another thing that is a goal of our party is to try and book more parties, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in order to try to book more parties, we have to have something, we have to have some carrots, right? Some hooks.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And we've tried different things in the past. We've tried the $100 free. We've tried gifts. We show them the gifts that they get when they have a party. Everybody's going to be enticed with something different. So to make it generic, we need to think of, and we're running into 7:15 or so. I won't beat this. to death, but it's food for thought. We need to think of something that's going to be a nice hook. So we definitely want to show the scrub what they get free. But what if they don't want that? Then you work with them individually, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I would say you get 150% off item, whatever you think. You got to get to know the person that you're dealing with and then go from there. But we will show them what they get free. So for the hostess of the party. And then the other goal is we want to sponsor. So we can say, I know we're not going to go into all that we've done before unless you guys want to show that. I don't know if you thought it was effective, not effective, but these are the key things. We want to get guests. We want to get sales. We want to book parties and we want to sponsor. Those are the keys of a party, right?
Yes.
But we should always have something in there for all four of those. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So any other thoughts?
No.
Okay. You think we did good?
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Good.
I thank you for sharing in our meetup tonight. And our next one is going to be July 6th at 6 p.m. And that'll be our action planning one to kick off July. Okay,
Sure.
so don't forget about our points, and I will put this in the in the WhatsApp. These three
Mhm.
slides I'll put in there. And then I'll
Great.
email it to you later, okay? Let me stop sharing.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Well, I wanted to try and keep it organized and also get to the point. So I'm going to stop the recording.